everybody. Come on in. Come on. Oh, yeah, squeeze in. Get that extra poof. There's a couple of floor cushions in there today as well. So, how are you? Oh, it's miserable here in the UK. It's probably not really. Normally we'd be really happy with it, but because we've had such beautiful weather, I'm going to stick with, oh, it's miserable. So, where are we today? We're near the end. So, yesterday was the other part of the double page with the little is in. That was the 28th. So, oops, this is what I've got here. So, this will be 29th and this will be tomorrow. This will be the 30th and my recap. So, I'm going to do these two pages here. And again, similar theme, but different. Where's my clip? Because I've still got Miss Maisie to put in here. We have to put Maisie in. So I don't often see photos of Maisie. So oh, look at that. Not sure what that is. Is it a bottom? Or is it a tooth? Maybe it's for Donna, my friend the dentist. Maybe it's an upside down tooth. That's funny. So there's a few photos of here. There's one of her there with her dad, just when they've been out for walks on the isolation. So I'm going to put them on here. Now, this is the Maisie silhouette. Okay, the Maisie stencil. So I thought I might put this over here to match. Now, we've been using silhouettes in here like that. We've been going through the silhouette stencil with the black, but this time we're going to do it different. We're going to leave, this is going to be black to match this, and then we're going to leave the inside. Okay, so let me show you how you do that. I'm going to do that first. I'm going to turn the book upside down because I'm right-handed and it's much easier to work like that. So I'm going to tip some black out. By the way, this black blending tool here is the same one that I've been using since Sunday night. So I used it on Sunday night and I'm still using it, okay? Because I'm using it every day and because I don't use a lot of paint, it stays soft. Okay, so actually got a lot, there we go, let's try that. Oh, sorry about the big wobble, but you had a lot of my bust in there. Here we go. So you place the silhouette down on the page. Just let me tell you about this actually. When you've got a mask, this is what we call the mask or the silhouette. The stencil, the other part is called the stencil. This I call the mask or the silhouette. You can place it so the feet are off the bottom. That looks okay. And you can place it so the head is off the top, so the body is coming down, but you can't place it half and half, okay? So I'm going to have it like that with the feet coming at the bottom, and then you don't want too much paint on, and you just go around in a circular motion. You put more paint than if you were stenciling, but can you see I'm just gently going round, but I'm going over it. And you always come from the silhouette out, okay? And you can see this is what starts. That looks quite good actually. I quite like that. I wonder if I should keep that. Or do the whole silhouette. Hang on. I quite like half a Maisie. Let me do the leg and then we'll see. Let me just do that on the bottom here. Do you know what? I think I'm going to leave it like that. Because I know that's Maisie. But I do like this as well. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to come down the edge there. That was a little bit messy. So I'll just neaten that up. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to get rid of this black paint here. And then, oh, that's the problem when you've got paint. You get it everywhere. Normally I would use that up, but right, let's get rid of that. So normally I would clean this off into another journal that I haven't got, what have I got near me? Just so you can see. Oh, there's an envelope. Let's clean it off on an envelope. So I would take a piece of dry kitchen roll and I would clean it. I'll use this envelope another day for something else. And then you get sort of like a ghost across there, okay? This is a very dirty one. This must be from Jay's stash, not my stash. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep that there like that. It's a very thin coat, so it shouldn't take too long to dry. So I'm going to position, how did I have these? Maybe position them like that. Yeah, so this is going to be the underneath one. Tomorrow I'm going to do a recap of the whole month. That's what tomorrow's page is going to be, a recap. And if you've got extra pages left, doesn't matter, start your May journal. If you haven't got any extra pages left, put another page in. Doesn't really matter. Sometimes I'll get 2 books in a month, sometimes I'll get half a book in a month. I just have a collection of the books. Tomorrow I'll show you as well how you can fit them all into your Dyalog covers. Oops, come on Diane. Oh, I meant to paint my nails, sorry. I've only got red down here though, and those nails are pink, so that wouldn't work. There we are. Okay, so I'm going to do similar doodling, but this time it will be with a white pen. So I'm just going to outline. I'm only outlining on this page at the moment because this page was made ages ago, and so it's dry. I wouldn't use a pen on the other side for a while because it's wet. Even though it feels dry, it's not cured on the other side. Come on, what's up with this pen? I think I took my pencil case up to the house last night. I've been doing some collage cards. I have hundreds of pencil cases, as you know, but the ones that I was using, the one that I was using here a lot, which had everything in that worked perfectly. Oh, I think I've taken it up to the house. But as you can see, I have drawers full of stuff everywhere. So let's find a white pen in here. That one looks as though it'll work. That back there. Yeah, that one seems fine. Okay, so again, I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to do the one from the day before. Oh, I thought this pen was okay and now it's not. I think I'm going to do, oh no, I was going to say I'll treat myself to a new one, but I'm always doing that, and then that's why I have so many pens left around. Hang on. I've got to learn to use my pens up. But I don't like it. I like new pens. And that's why I have so many hundreds of them. Okay, so usual doodling again. If I'd have thought about it, I would have spaced out these pages with all my grandchildren, but I didn't think about it. So that's that. And they're all together, but I wasn't thinking, and I quite like them all being together now at the back. It just means that you've had a similar page from me every day, but do you know what? You're just going to have to suck it up, aren't you? I've got my new Doc Martens on. I'm trying to break them in. I hate breaking in Doc Martens. These are not your normal boots. These are big clumpy shoes. I absolutely adore big clumpy wedges. I went to school through the 60s, late 60s, early 70s, and you weren't anybody if you didn't have great big clumpy wedges. These are iridescent, sparkly iridescent. I'll see if I can take a photo. Okay, so that's that. Now let us see if we've got any black and white stickers, stickeroonies. So you can see it's a similar theme but different. So, oh, that's a lovely heart. Let's have a heart. Have that down there. Have that there. Yep, so let's go around these. I don't think I'll have any little white arrows, but I will have, I've got these in here in the book. Oops. I can put that there. Yeah. Yeah, like that. So we'll just leave those there. Da, da, da. I've hardly seen her really. Well, I haven't seen her. Twice they've popped to the house to pick something up while I've been in the studio. They've rung and said, where are you? I'm in the studio, and they've gone in the house and got something. So I've not seen her at all. But she's hardly rung as well. She's 14 now, so she doesn't need her mama as much as she did. I think over here, what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to draw some lines. Lines and lines and lines. If you ever watched The League of Gentlemen, you'll know what that was. Right. And then I can talk about Maisie over here. So I'm just lining it up with this end. This is going to be my bit in between, and I'm going to do a wider area, smaller, so the stripes are going to be thin, fat, thin, fat, thin, fat. Story of my life, really. No, it's not actually. I've always been thin. It's only these last few years that I've had a bit of a shape. But I do hear people saying that's the story of their life. It's 2021. You would think that it's not 2021. Good grief, Diane. Oh, it's 2020. You would think that they would have invented food that didn't make you fat these days, wouldn't they? You see where I'm just bringing it across here. Okay, some of these just need darkening a little bit. You could draw these freehand if you want. I just like the flow from the journal block. I like that linear aspect of it where they're running parallel to each other. There's there's no lawnmowers going at the moment because it's raining. But there's a lot of hammering going on. Is that what people who mow the lawns do on the days off? Hammer. There we go. Last bit. And then I'm going to talk about Maisie in here. So there's probably nothing. I'm going to put here my lovely Maisie. I'm going to write gorgeous. And then I'm going to write about Maisie here, and you know, this is what I want to say about her, so you're going to have to fast forward while I write about her. There we go. So that's what I've wrote about Maisie. And then I think I'm just going to do a little running stitch in this bit just to give it that extra doodle. Somebody put on one of the comments the other day, you just have to go back in with your methodical style. And I'm like, yeah, it is actually. It's just, some people would hate this, but it's what I like to do, that little bit of faffing. Can you see the difference though? You see the difference between that and that? It looks great on its own, but I have to go in and just add an extra bit. By the time this lockdown's over, you'll all be well on your way to art journaling. Oops. I haven't decided if I'm going to decorate the cover yet. I don't know. I'll think about it. I might just stick something on that says April. Sometimes I do, sometimes, you see, that's it. With my other books, I usually just write, you know, January 2020 or February, March, you know, whatever it is, I just put a little sticker on the front, and I can't show you them because, like I say, they're all in America. They were picking an order for us yesterday, and they were going to go look in Patty's, in where Patty does all my packing, and they were going to go, I mean, she's not in, so they were going to go and look in the boxes, and they're in a box, I think, that was marked send to Florida back to back. So hopefully they can find them and send them back here to me, because otherwise I don't know when I'm going to see them. So Right. Now this should be quite dry, so what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to outline, and I'm just going to go slightly outside of the black. You see? Oops. So you just leave that little bit of black and it just makes it pop. And normally these photos would appear all the way through, you know, these didn't happen today, but this is what I just wanted to do for today to match her up with the other ones. Okay. What else have I got in white? That's all I've got in white. I think that will do me. Yeah, so I just might write down here, Maisie, Lily, Reevely, 14 years. She's like me, she's got to be occupied all the time, so this lockdown will probably be killing her. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So that's my one for today. So tomorrow I have this for my recap of the month. I might do the 29th here, I might do my recap of the month, I don't know, I haven't decided. Anyway, see you tomorrow, bye.